Are you tired of being broke? Does it feel like your financial life is spiraling out of control? Are you ready to buckle down and work towards financial freedom? Then come on, let's do this thing. Here are 10 simple money hacks to help you get ahead. Let's start with some quick wins. Hack number 1, eat. Wait, what? Never shop on an empty stomach. Yep, you heard it. Pig out before you start shopping. Decision fatigue is real, and it's probably costing you more than you think. By the end of the day, your mental fuel tank is close to empty. That's usually when impulse purchases sneak in. The worst decision-making conditions are when you are hungry or tired, and a lot of times you're probably both. So when are you most likely to overspend? For some people, it's the grocery store trip right before dinner. For others, it's late-night browsing while half watching TV. Eliminate these habits. Make sure all your shopping is done after you have eaten and have lots of energy. Hack number 2, remove the one-click temptation. This one is a psychological killer, and it was designed to be that way. Online shopping becomes risky precisely because it feels so effortless. Saved cards, one-tap checkouts. No pause, no moment to reconsider. One simple fix is to delete all your saved payment information. Believe it or not, the simple act of having to go get your debit card and enter in your information is enough to deter you from an impulse purchase you probably don't need in the first place. It sounds minor, but it makes purchasing slightly more difficult and creates a pause, and it's that pause that often interrupts impulse buying. And, as a side benefit, it may also reduce the exposure of your data if a retailer has been compromised. Less convenience, more control. Hack number 3. Price things in hours worked, not dollars. Let's say your working wage is $20 an hour. The next time you're tempted to buy something, try translating the price into hours of work. That $30 item represents an hour and a half worth of your hard work just to purchase it. Framed that way, your decision might feel very different. This approach works perfectly if you do the needs versus wants exercise in your head. If an item falls into the want category, then price it in terms of how much you will have to work to get it, and then see if it's still worth it. Hack number 4, reduce or eliminate the silent account drainers. Subscriptions, the new money suckers. They rarely feel expensive because they arrive quietly. $5 here, $10 there. Individually, they seem harmless until you go to add them all up. The real issue is that monthly pricing hides the true cost. A cheap service is 12 payments a year, and many subscriptions quietly increase once the introductory period ends. How many times have you forgotten to cancel a subscription? We've all done it. If there is one thing you can learn from this video, make sure it's this. Use a money app or review your bank statement at least once a month and double-check where your money is going. Plus, it's a good habit to get into just as a reminder to yourself to cancel a subscription that you're not planning on using anymore. Hack number 5, have groceries delivered. What? Pay for delivery? Never. Just hear me out. Most grocery stores are designed to test your discipline. Snacks placed at eye level, flashy end cap deals, and long aisles designed to encourage wandering, especially when you're hungry. Delivery bypasses all of that. Yes, there's usually a fee. But once you factor in skipped impulse buys, save gas, and reclaim time, the math may work out better for you than expected. The real advantage is sticking to the list without negotiating with yourself in every aisle. Convenience often gets mislabeled as laziness. In some cases, it's simply strategy. If you like this video so far, please like and subscribe. Hack number 6, buy now, pay later. No, please don't fall for these. Installment plans have a way of making debt feel harmless. The monthly numbers look small. The commitment feels distant. The downside, however, tends to show up later. Pay later services often obscure the true cost and impose steep penalties if you miss a payment. All of this for items that wear out, fall out of style, or lose value quickly. Again, go over the needs versus wants in your head. Also, before clicking the Pay Later button, it may help to ask a simple question. Do you want to still be paying for this months from now? If the thought makes you uneasy, then that discomfort is going to be your answer. Hack number 7. Try reducing your big monthly bills. This one may take a little more research and time to study, but it will make a huge difference if you can reduce even 1 or 2 of them. So, what are your big monthly bills? These are your mortgages or rent, car, insurance, and utility bills. Now, you may not be able to do anything about rent, but you might be able to do something about a mortgage. If the timing and interest rates are right, maybe you can refinance. How about your car? Is it really that important for you to drive an expensive, depreciating money sucker? Look at how much you are paying for that ride and see if you can find something more affordable. Loyalty to insurance went out the window years ago. Shop around. You might be surprised how much you can save on this one, especially the older you get. Utility bills. Try doing this. Keep a post-it note next to your front door that reminds you to turn off all the lights and turn down the heat or air conditioning while you are at work. This absolutely saves you a huge amount of money. Hack number 8. Plan for the bills that ambush you. You already know about your regular monthly bills, but what about the bills that come quarterly or biannually or even annually? We tend to forget about these. Memberships, some life insurance policies, and even some annual renewal programs fall into this category. If you plan on keeping these, then you need to plan ahead for them. Just take the total amount owed and divide by the number of months it takes to keep them active. Set that amount aside so that you have the funds available when needed. Opening a second checking account is a good place to hold money for items like this. Hack number 9. Use cash to feel the damage. Cards make spending feel painless, and that's exactly the issue. There's no need to dismantle auto-pay or overhaul everything at once, but using cash for every day, face-to-face spending like groceries, gas, small outings, may be enough to notice a difference. Try it for a month. Many people are surprised by how quickly habits shift once spending stops being invisible. Hack number 10. Give every dollar a job. This doesn't mean you spend everything, it means everything is accounted for. Savings, monthly bills, groceries, discretionary spending. The benefit is clarity. Priorities get funded. Problem categories get put on notice. If money seems to disappear without an explanation, it may be because too much of it is left unassigned. Identify every dollar and assign it a purpose. You can even make a personal game out of it. Every unassigned dollar without a job at the end of the month goes right into the unemployment line. Your savings account. I hope this video has helped, and if you have some money hacks of your own, please share them in the comments section.